When it comes to motorcycles that combine affordability with bulletproof reliability, Japanese manufacturers have been leading the pack for decades. These aren't machines that demand constant attention or drain your wallet with repairs. Instead, they're engineered to deliver mile after mile of trouble-free riding without breaking the bank. Today, we're exploring 14 Japanese motorcycles that prove you don't need to spend a fortune to own something truly dependable. These bikes are built to run and keep running. Let's dive into our countdown. Starting at number 14, we have the Suzuki TU250X. This motorcycle represents everything that makes Japanese engineering special. Under its retro-styled bodywork sits a 249 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder that churns out 16 horses and 12.5 pound-feet of twist. That might not sound like much on paper, but this engine has earned a reputation for outlasting bikes with twice the displacement. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, making it perfect for new riders while still being engaging enough for experienced motorcyclists who appreciate simplicity. This engine connects to a 5-speed gearbox that shifts with mechanical precision, and the whole package weighs just 326 pounds when fully fueled. The riding position is neutral and comfortable, with a seat that sits 30.3 inches off the ground, making it accessible to riders of various heights. The suspension consists of conventional telescopic forks up front, paired with twin shock absorbers at the rear, providing adequate damping for both urban commuting and backroad exploration. One of the standout features is fuel economy that reaches 82 miles per gallon, and when combined with the 3.2-gallon tank, you're looking at impressive range between fill-ups. Braking comes from a single disc at the front and a drum at the rear, a setup that prioritizes reliability over flashiness. At $44.99, this machine offers exceptional value for anyone seeking a motorcycle that simply works, day after day, year after year. Moving to number 13, let's talk about the Honda Grom. This miniature marvel has developed a cult following, and for good reason. Despite its compact dimensions, the Grom packs a 124 cubic centimeter air-cooled single that produces 9.7 horsepower and 7.7 pound-feet of torque. These numbers might seem modest, but in a package that weighs only 227 pounds, the power-to-weight ratio creates surprisingly spirited performance. The 5-speed transmission allows you to extract every bit of available power, and the low, 30-inch seat height means almost anyone can plant both feet firmly on the ground at stops. The chassis features a steel backbone frame with inverted front forks and a rear monoshock, giving it handling characteristics that punch well above its weight class. Hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear, provide confident stopping power, while the fuel economy exceeds 100 miles per gallon. With a 1.6-gallon tank, you might think range would be limited, but you can actually cover significant distances between fuel stops. The Grom excels in urban environments where its agility and compact size make parking and lane filtering effortless, but it's also surprisingly capable on twisty back roads where its nimble nature shines. Priced at $35.99, the Grom represents one of the best value propositions in motorcycling, offering reliable transportation wrapped in a package that never fails to bring a smile. At number 12, we find the Kawasaki Ninja 650. This middleweight sport bike strikes an impressive balance between performance and practicality. The heart of the machine is a 649 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin that delivers 68 horsepower and 48.5 pound-feet of torque. This engine has proven itself over countless miles in various conditions, earning a reputation for durability that few competitors can match. The power delivery is linear and predictable, with enough punch to make highway merging confident while remaining manageable for less experienced riders. Weighing 423 pounds with fluids, the Ninja 650 feels substantial without being unwieldy, and the 31.1-inch seat height accommodates a wide range of rider sizes. The riding position is more upright than typical sport bikes, with slightly raised bars that reduce wrist strain during longer rides. Suspension components include telescopic forks and a preload adjustable rear monoshock that provide a compliant ride over varied road surfaces. The braking system features dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, all working in conjunction with an anti-lock system for maximum safety. Fuel efficiency ranges from 50 to 60 miles per gallon, depending on riding style, and the 4-gallon tank provides excellent range for both commuting and weekend adventures. At $83.99, the Ninja 650 offers sport bike performance with touring bike comfort and reliability that simply won't quit. Number 11 brings us to the Suzuki GN 250. This motorcycle embodies the philosophy that simplicity equals reliability. The air-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder displaces 250 cubic centimeters and produces 20 horsepower with 15.2 pound-feet of torque. These modest figures translate to predictable, easy-to-manage power that never overwhelms or surprises. The 5-speed transmission shifts smoothly, and the overall mechanical simplicity means fewer things can go wrong. The steel frame provides a solid foundation, while the telescopic front fork and dual rear shocks offer basic but effective suspension. At just 282 pounds wet, this bike is remarkably easy to handle, whether you're navigating tight parking lots or cruising down country roads. The seat height of 30.7 inches and wheelbase of 53.3 inches create a riding position that feels natural and unstressed. Braking duties fall to a front disc and rear drum, a combination that prioritizes reliability and low maintenance over outright stopping power. The 3.4-gallon fuel tank, combined with excellent fuel efficiency, means you can ride all day without constantly searching for gas stations. The GN 250 is the kind of motorcycle you can work on yourself with basic tools, and parts availability remains strong even for older examples. Priced at $3,699, this machine delivers honest, dependable transportation for riders who value substance over style. Coming in at number 10 is the Yamaha SR 400. This motorcycle celebrates the beauty of mechanical simplicity while delivering modern reliability. The single-cylinder air-cooled engine displaces 399 cubic centimeters and generates 27 horsepower along with 20.6 pound-feet of torque. What makes this engine special is its character, a distinctive thump that reminds you there's real mechanical action happening beneath you. The 5-speed transmission has a positive mechanical feel that enthusiasts appreciate. One unique feature is the kickstarter, which might seem old-fashioned but actually reduces complexity and weight while adding to the retro experience. At 384 pounds wet, the SR 400 strikes a nice balance between feeling substantial and remaining manageable. The standard telescopic fork and twin rear shocks provide adequate suspension travel, while the 30.9-inch seat height and neutral riding triangle make it comfortable for extended rides. Braking comes from a single front disc and rear drum, adequate for the bike's performance envelope. The styling is deliberately vintage, with classic proportions and minimal bodywork that appeals to riders seeking timeless aesthetics. Fuel economy is excellent, and the tank capacity supports long rides between stops. At $59.99, the SR 400 offers a gateway into classic motorcycle design backed by Yamaha's engineering excellence and proven longevity. Number 9 introduces the Honda CB300R. This motorcycle combines contemporary styling with practical functionality in a package that's both accessible and exciting. The liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine displaces 286 cubic centimeters and produces 30 horsepower with 20.3 pound-feet of torque. This power plant delivers lively performance while maintaining the efficiency and reliability Honda is known for. The lightweight steel frame contributes to an overall wet weight of just 314 pounds, creating a power-to-weight ratio that makes the bike feel quick and responsive. The seat height of 31.5 inches allows most riders to touch the ground confidently, while the neo-retro styling gives it a premium appearance that belies its affordable price point. The chassis features 41mm inverted front forks and a rear monoshock. Suspension components typically found on more expensive machines. Braking is handled by hydraulic discs front and rear, both working with an anti-lock system for enhanced safety. The minimalist bodywork, LED lighting, and exposed frame elements create a custom aesthetic straight from the factory. Fuel economy exceeds 70 miles per gallon, and the 2.7-gallon tank provides adequate range for daily use. At $51.49, the CB300R delivers style, substance, and reliability in a package that appeals to riders seeking something beyond basic transportation. At number 8, we encounter the Suzuki GS500. This motorcycle has earned legendary status among riders who value dependability above all else. The air-cooled parallel twin displaces 487 cubic centimeters and delivers 47 horsepower, along with 27.3 pound-feet of torque. This engine configuration provides smooth power delivery with enough output for confident highway cruising while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency. The tubular steel frame provides a solid foundation without unnecessary weight, resulting in a wet weight of 375 pounds that feels balanced and manageable. The upright seating position and 31-inch seat height create a comfortable riding posture suitable for both short commutes and longer journeys. Conventional telescopic forks and dual rear shocks handle suspension duties, tuned for comfort rather than aggressive sport riding. The braking system consists of a front disc and rear drum, simple but effective for the bike's intended use. The 5-speed transmission shifts positively, and the 4.5-gallon fuel tank provides excellent range. What makes the GS500 special is its reputation for running indefinitely with nothing more than regular oil changes and basic maintenance. Parts remain readily available, and the mechanical simplicity means most repairs can be handled by owners with basic tools and skills. Priced at $4,799, this motorcycle represents pure value for riders who want reliable transportation without complications. Number 7 brings us to the legendary Honda Super Cub. With over 100 million units produced since 1958, this is the best-selling motor vehicle in history, and that success isn't accidental. The current model features a 4-stroke, air-cooled single-cylinder ranging from 49 to 110 cubic centimeters depending on market. The 110 cubic centimeter version produces 9 horsepower and 8 pound-feet of torque, perfect for urban commuting and light transportation duties. The 4-speed semi-automatic transmission eliminates the clutch lever, making operation incredibly simple and accessible. At just 240 pounds wet with a 30-inch seat height, the Super Cub is approachable for virtually any rider. The step-through frame design makes mounting and dismounting effortless, while the enclosed chain reduces maintenance requirements. Fuel economy is extraordinary, often exceeding 100 miles per gallon, and the tank capacity provides impressive range. The Super Cub isn't about performance or style. It's about reliable, efficient transportation that works day after day, year after year, decade after decade. Its simplicity means there's very little to go wrong, and when service is needed, parts are inexpensive and widely available. This is the motorcycle that has transported millions of people across the globe. proving that sometimes the simplest solution is the best solution. The Super Cub represents the ultimate expression of Honda's engineering philosophy. Build it right, keep it simple, make it last. Coming in at number 6 is the Yamaha V-Star 250. This entry-level cruiser proves that you don't need a massive engine to enjoy the cruiser lifestyle. The air-cooled V-twin displaces 249 cubic centimeters and produces 21 horsepower with 14.6 pound-feet of torque. The V-twin configuration provides the characteristic cruiser rumble while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency and reliability. The 5-speed transmission delivers smooth shifts, and the belt final drive eliminates chain maintenance entirely. Weighing 324 pounds wet, the V-Star 250 feels substantial without being intimidating, and the 27-inch seat height is among the lowest in motorcycling, making it accessible to riders of all sizes. The cruiser's styling includes classic elements like a teardrop fuel tank, swept-back handlebars, and forward-mounted foot controls that create the traditional cruiser riding position. Telescopic front forks and dual rear shocks provide adequate suspension travel, while a front disc and rear drum handle braking duties. The 2.5-gallon fuel tank might seem small, but excellent fuel economy means you can cover significant distances between fill-ups. At $44.99, the V-Star 250 offers an affordable entry point into cruiser motorcycling backed by Yamaha's reputation for building machines that simply don't break down. At number 5, we find the Kawasaki KLX 230. This dual-sport motorcycle delivers versatility and reliability in equal measure. The air-cooled single-cylinder engine displaces 233 cubic centimeters and produces 19 horsepower with 13.2 pound-feet of torque. While these numbers might seem modest, they're perfectly suited for both off-road adventures and street riding. The 6-speed transmission provides a good range of gearing for varied terrain, and the overall mechanical simplicity means fewer potential failure points. Weighing 296 pounds wet, the KLX 230 is light enough for confident off-road riding while remaining stable on pavement. The 34.8-inch seat height provides excellent ground clearance for trail riding, though it might be tall for shorter riders. The suspension features telescopic forks with generous travel up front and a rear monoshock, both tuned to absorb the impacts of off-road riding while remaining composed on smooth surfaces. Braking comes from a single disc at each end, providing adequate stopping power for the bike's weight and performance. The 2-gallon fuel tank might seem limiting, but the excellent fuel efficiency means you can explore remote areas without constant concern about running out of gas. At $4,599, the KLX 230 represents an affordable way to experience dual-sport riding with the confidence that comes from Kawasaki's proven reliability. Number 4 introduces the Honda CB500X. This adventure-styled motorcycle combines practical features with reliable performance. The liquid-cooled parallel twin displaces 471 cubic centimeters and delivers 47 horsepower, along with 32 pound-feet of torque. This engine provides enough power for confident highway riding while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency. The 6-speed transmission offers a wide range of gearing suitable for both urban commuting and longer journeys. Weighing 430 pounds wet, the CB500X feels substantial and planted, while the 32.7-inch seat height accommodates most riders comfortably. The upright riding position and wide handlebars create excellent visibility and control, making it ideal for both daily commuting and weekend adventures. The suspension consists of a 41mm front fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, providing a compliant ride over varied surfaces. Braking is handled by a single disc at each end, both working with an anti-lock system for enhanced safety. The styling includes a small windscreen, engine protection bars, and adventure bike proportions that give it a capable, ready-for-anything appearance. The 4.3-gallon fuel tank combined with fuel economy in the 60 miles per gallon range provides excellent range for touring. At $69.99, the CB500X delivers versatility and reliability in a package that's equally at home commuting through city traffic or exploring back roads on weekend adventures. At number 3, we have the Suzuki SV650. This middleweight sport bike has earned a devoted following thanks to its combination of performance, reliability, and value. The liquid-cooled V-twin engine displaces 645 cubic centimeters and produces 75 horsepower with 47 pound-feet of torque. This engine configuration delivers smooth, linear power with a distinctive character that riders find addictive. The 6-speed transmission shifts precisely, and the overall mechanical design has proven itself over thousands of miles in real-world use. Weighing 432 pounds wet, the SV650 strikes an excellent balance between feeling substantial and remaining manageable. The 31.7-inch seat height accommodates a wide range of riders, while the upright seating position reduces fatigue during longer rides. The chassis features a steel trellis frame that's both lightweight and rigid, paired with a 41mm front fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock. Braking comes from dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, all working with an anti-lock system. Fuel efficiency ranges from 50 to 60 miles per gallon, and the 3.8-gallon tank provides good range. The SV650 is known for being a motorcycle that rewards skilled riding while remaining forgiving enough for less experienced riders to develop their abilities. At $74.99, this machine represents exceptional value for riders seeking sport bike performance with proven reliability. Number 2 brings us to the Kawasaki Versys 650. This adventure touring motorcycle delivers versatility and comfort in a reliable package. The liquid-cooled parallel twin displaces 649 cubic centimeters and produces 69 horsepower with 46 pound-feet of torque. This engine provides smooth, tractable power suitable for everything from city commuting to multi-day tours. The 6-speed transmission offers well-chosen gear ratios, and the overall design prioritizes longevity over peak performance. Weighing 463 pounds wet, the Versys 650 feels planted and stable, while the 33-inch seat height provides a commanding riding position with excellent visibility. The upright ergonomics and wide handlebars create a comfortable riding posture suitable for all-day journeys. The suspension features a 41mm front fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, both tuned to provide a compliant ride over varied surfaces. Braking is handled by dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, all integrated with an anti-lock system. The styling includes a tall windscreen, handguards, and adventure bike proportions give it a capable appearance. The 5.5-gallon fuel tank, combined with fuel economy around 55 miles per gallon, provides exceptional range for touring. At $8,699, the Versys 650 offers adventure touring capability with the reliability that makes it suitable for riders who actually use their motorcycles for serious travel. Finally, at number 1, we have the Honda NC750X. This unique motorcycle combines innovative engineering with proven reliability. The liquid-cooled parallel twin displaces 745 cubic centimeters and produces 54 horsepower with 50 pound-feet of torque. What makes this engine special is its configuration. It's mounted at a forward-leaning angle that lowers the center of gravity and improves handling. The transmission is available in both manual 6-speed and dual-clutch automatic configurations, with the automatic option being particularly appealing for riders who want effortless operation. Weighing 487 pounds wet, the NC750X feels balanced and manageable, while the 30.3-inch seat height accommodates most riders comfortably. The upright riding position and wide handlebars create excellent control and visibility. The suspension consists of a 41mm front fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, both tuned for comfort over long distances. Braking comes from dual discs up front and a single disc at the rear, all working with an anti-lock system. The styling is distinctly modern, with angular bodywork and integrated storage compartments that add practicality. The 3.7-gallon fuel tank, combined with fuel economy exceeding 60 miles per gallon, provides excellent range. At $9,499, the NC750X represents Honda's vision of the modern motorcycle: reliable, efficient, practical, and designed to be ridden every day without drama or fuss. These 14 Japanese motorcycles prove that reliability doesn't require a massive investment. Each one represents decades of engineering refinement focused on building machines that simply work mile after year, whether you're drawn to the simplicity of the Super Cub, the versatility of the dual sports, the performance of the sport bikes, or the comfort of the cruisers and tourers. There's a dependable Japanese motorcycle that fits your needs and budget. The common thread running through all of them is engineering excellence focused on longevity, mechanical simplicity that reduces failure points, and build quality that stands the test of time. These aren't motorcycles that will leave you stranded or drain your wallet with constant repairs. They're machines built to be ridden, enjoyed, and trusted. That's the Japanese motorcycle difference, and it's why riders around the world continue to choose these brands when reliability matters most. When you're shopping for a motorcycle, it's easy to get caught up in specifications and performance numbers, but the real measure of a great motorcycle is how it performs over years of ownership. These 14 Japanese motorcycles have earned their reputations not through flashy marketing or impressive spec sheets, but through countless miles of real-world use by riders who depend on their machines day in and day out. They represent a philosophy of engineering that prioritizes function over form, reliability over raw performance, and longevity over short-term thrills. This approach might not generate headlines or win magazine comparisons, but it creates motorcycles that become trusted companions rather than temperamental machines that spend more time in the shop than on the road. The beauty of these bikes lies in their predictability. You know they'll start every morning, run smoothly throughout the day, and be ready to do it all again tomorrow. There's tremendous value in that kind of dependability, especially when you consider the total cost of ownership over years of riding. While a cheaper motorcycle might seem like a bargain initially, frequent repairs, poor parts availability, and mechanical unreliability can quickly turn that bargain into an expensive headache. These Japanese motorcycles avoid that trap by being engineered from the ground up for durability and ease of maintenance. Simple, air-cooled engines that don't require complex cooling systems, straightforward fuel injection or carburation that's easy to service, robust transmissions that shift smoothly for tens of thousands of miles, and electrical systems that simply work without mysterious failures. These are the hallmarks of Japanese motorcycle engineering at its finest. The manufacturers behind these machines have spent decades refining their designs, learning what works and what doesn't, and continuously improving their products based on real-world feedback from millions of riders worldwide. This accumulated knowledge and experience is built into every component, from the engine internals to the frame geometry to the suspension tuning. It's why a Honda Super Cub can run for decades with minimal maintenance, why a Kawasaki Ninja 650 can accumulate massive mileage without major issues, and why a Suzuki GS500 remains a favorite among riders who value dependability above all else. These motorcycles also benefit from extensive dealer networks and parts availability that ensures you can get service and repairs wherever you are. This global support infrastructure is often overlooked when comparing motorcycles, but it becomes critically important when you need parts or service away from home. Japanese manufacturers have invested heavily in ensuring their customers can get support worldwide, which adds tremendous value for riders who actually use their motorcycles for transportation rather than just weekend recreation. Another often overlooked advantage of these machines is their strong resale value. Because they're known for reliability and longevity, used examples remain in demand, which means your investment holds its value better than motorcycles from manufacturers with less stellar reputations. This matters whether you're planning to keep the bike for years or eventually upgrade to something different. The combination of low initial cost, minimal maintenance expenses, excellent fuel economy, and strong resale value creates a total cost of ownership that's hard to beat. When you factor in the peace of mind that comes from riding a motorcycle you can truly depend on, the value proposition becomes even more compelling. These aren't just motorcycles, they're solutions to the fundamental challenge of finding reliable, affordable transportation that happens to be fun to ride. Whether you're a new rider looking for your first bike, an experienced motorcyclist seeking dependable transportation, or someone who simply appreciates well-engineered machines that do their job without drama, these 14 Japanese motorcycles deserve serious consideration. They represent the best of what motorcycling can offer: freedom, efficiency, reliability, and the pure joy of riding a machine that works exactly as it should every single time. When you're shopping for a motorcycle, it's easy to get caught up in specifications and performance numbers, but the real measure of a great motorcycle is how it performs over years of ownership.